Hi fans, and welcome to Fighting Saints Weekly, as we always take a look throughout the week of what happened in the past week for the Saints, and of course looking ahead to the next one. Jordan Kuntz with you. Thanks, Phil, for tuning in. Here is again a good weekend, all things considered. 3 out of a possible 4 points. When you look at the last 2 series, the 2 teams that of course were looking at the Saints as their primary competitor, Dubuque ends up getting 7 out of a possible 8 points to keep pace with the second place spot in the East, and of course just a couple points back of first. And the Chicago Steel continue to hold that point. So that said, there's still work to be done with about, 25 games left in the season. There's still time, of course, to mount that comeback and get to that top spot. But to get some separation right now, pretty big, especially against a Muskegon team where both games had to go to a shootout. Now, optimal maybe? No. Falling down 3-0 on Friday? No. But at the same time, getting 3 out of a possible 4 points, that said, pretty darn good. Take a look at what happened. Of course, there's 2 games that, of course, happened, Friday, Saturday in Muskegon. And, of course, some of the guys that made it happen, including an Evan Fear comeback on a Friday night that certainly made the game really interesting. So that said, there are 3 games this upcoming week. That's not optimal when you look at trying to figure out a way to be rested and be ready for the next game. Thursday in Sioux Falls, Friday in Des Moines, and Saturday right back here in Dubuque. That's not easy to do 3 games in 3 nights. It's a pro-style schedule that, of course, has the opportunity to, if it doesn't start off well, you find yourself in a situation where you're thinking, okay, what can we do right? Quick turnaround into a Friday night game. So curious to see how that all pans out. Sioux Falls, a team that certainly has had its struggles this year. They've been better since about the halfway point of the season. They're trying to make a comeback into the Western Conference playoff picture. That hasn't quite materialized for them yet. So we'll see what Sioux Falls has to offer on Thursday night. You move into Friday in Des Moines. They're in the 4th place spot in the West. They're a team that gave the Saints fits when they were here last, and they play a scrappy style, one that the Saints, I guess in a sense, don't match up against historically well, but curious to see what they do on home ice, where they've been pretty good this year. So looking forward to Des Moines on Friday, and then a return back here on Saturday against the Cedar Rapids Rough Riders. And we know what CR is about this year. Their struggles have not gotten any better. They haven't gotten any worse either. They continue to be following up at the pack of the entire league at this point. So it's been difficult for them to mount anything, but they've been better thanks to some of the acquisitions they made, including one Jordan Timmons from the Muskegon Lumberjacks. He came in and created some size, some ability, as 5 points in his first 9 games with Cedar Rapids this year. So a big pickup for Mark Carlson and crew moving ahead for CR. That's Character Development Night, along with 2x2 Education, sponsored by Magoo's Pizza. Of course, there is the 50-50 raffle that'll start at $2,000, as well as the opportunity to bid on some Saints and NHL jerseys, including some former Saints in that respect. So all of that proceeds going to 2x2 Education, who, of course, is the proud partner of the Live Like a Saint initiative that goes around the elementary schools throughout the area. Big night coming up on Saturday. We hope you're here. 563-583-6880 or online to BubuqueFightingSaints.com to get your tickets. Thursday, Friday, we'll have you all set to go on the broadcast on Super Hits 106. You can catch the action on your radio dial, 106.1 FM, or online superhits106.com. Jordan Kuntz signing off for Fighting Saints Weekly. Enjoy your week, everyone, and 3 games coming up, 3 big ones. We'll talk to you after.